back to Havenly Flower. If you're new here, my name is Vanessa. I am a mommy to a 1-year-old and also a wife. We budget on a combined income here on this channel, and we would be cash stuffing bi-weekly. So this amount right here is actually not common. So we ended up getting $500 deposited into our account, so we wanted to go ahead and contribute that to our sinking funds and some categories that we want to move along in. So if you're interested in that, stay tuned. We will be cash stuffing today a total of $510. So I'm going to go ahead and count it right here just to make sure we are good to move along. So we have $100, $200, $300, and last but not least, this $10 right here. And we have $510. So it's not going to be a long cash stuffing, but I think you might be curious as to where I put these funds, and in any upcoming videos, if you see that from my previous video, there's some type of disconnect, it's because of the bonus amount that we're putting in right now. And on the side, I do have a cash planning sheet that I allow myself to look at, so that way I know where I'm going with this. So in here we have our home binder, our home funds, and to start off we're going to go into our car maintenance, and we're going to put $30. So now we have 100, 500, 150, 170, 190, and $200 in here. Tech stuff, we'll be getting $20. So we will be putting this $20 in here. So now we have 100, 150, 170, 190. Let me just make sure I'm counting this correctly. So we have 100, 150, 170, 190, 210, and 220. Home revamp, and all these categories we're going to skip and move into this one right here. So here we're trying to save up for a self-defense item, so I will be right back so I can find my Sharpie. Okay, here we go. So in here we are going to be putting $100. So right now we have 50, I believe. So we're going to bubble in here 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, and $100. So we are left with just one more, and that will complete this challenge. And what I'm planning on doing is going over it with either a black Sharpie, or if I find my dry erase, then a dry erase marker on there. And we're going to be using a $100 bill. So we're going to go in here. And if you're interested on where I got this savings challenge, I got it from Crafted by Coco. So we have $150 in here now. And this is also a Crafted by Coco envelope, and these little binder charms or paper clips, and this right here as well. So it actually came in a advent calendar last Christmas. It was her first ever advent calendar, so it really is a staple in my setup and very beautiful. And that will be all for this binder. moving on, we're going to be moving into our personal funds. So in here, we are going to start off with our rainy day fund, or actually our getaway didn't. Sure. Yes, our getaway did get some money. We've actually allotted $150. So we have $100, $150, and $200. So my husband is coming to DC after all. His days were approved, so we are very excited about that. And we're going to move along into our rainy day fund. This is for my husband in case he doesn't have PTO and in a future event. So we're going to be putting $20. So now we have $100 in the bank, $120, $140, and $160. And speaking about my husband, these flowers right here are actually from him. He ended up getting me a little surprise and got me some treats along with some flowers, and they're very, very beautiful, and so I wanted to display them on here. An emergency, we're also putting $20. So we have 100, you have 100, 20, 40, 60, and 70. And they're $10 I didn't allot for, so I'm pretty sure it's going to go into a different category as extra. Special events, we're going to move along. Rainy day, we'll be getting 20 as well. So now we have 100, 120, 140, and 160. And then in here, we're going to be doing the Miko Savings Challenge from Cloudy Money. And we will be contributing $50. And this will be to get my hair done. Oh, yeah, so I have to actually do the math. Alrighty, let's see here. Give me a moment while I try to figure this out. All right, so that will be $50 right there. And I did the 11, the 4, the 3, the 14, and the 18. So that will be for $50. So now we have $150 in here. And in order to complete this challenge, we have to put 190. And then we'll move on to the next challenge. And I really do want to buy more of her savings challenges. They're really beautiful. Okay, and that will be all for this binder. Moving along, we'll be going into our 1 month ahead. Okay, so for mortgage, we will skip and go on to our variable expenses. Which we had allotted $40 for. So now we have 20, 40, 50, 55, 60, 61, 62, 63, and 64. And then in our emergency, we would like to add $20 in here. So now we have 120. And we still have $40 left. So let me figure out where this goes. Okay, so I figured out what it was. Back into auto insurance, we actually did some money in here, so we will be putting the remainder of the money. So now we have 100, 200, 100, 120, 140, and 160. Not quite at 200 just yet, but that will be all for this cash stuffing. Very short, not so sweet because I ended up forgetting that I allotted some for this category, so do apologize for that minor mistake right there. But if you did enjoy this video, go ahead and give it a thumbs up. It really does tell me that you guys enjoyed this kind of content, so that way I could continue to share it with you. And our next video will be a full-on cash stuffing with our bi-weekly paycheck as a reminder. And I typically try to upload that as soon as I can, meaning I go straight to the bank and that same day I come back home and film that video and upload it on the same day. It's rare when I don't upload it the same day I take it, so, or I record. So yeah, I do try to be as fast as I can, but unfortunately with the way we get paid, it's not always on a consistent day per se. It's kind of odd to explain because I get paid on the 1st and the 15th, and sometimes the day I get paid for the 15th lands on the 11th or on the 12th or on the 13th, so it varies. So until next time, thank you for again sticking around, and we'll see you then. Bye.